Thanks for stopping by. You can see them in the Event Organizer dashboard for Calendar Snack. There are 300 games loaded into the AWS account for us, and the 300 games are for the NFL game schedule for 24-25. There's 181 upcoming, and then in particular, today is October 12th. We're talking about the 13th, tomorrow, NFL Sunday for the 13th October. And when I get through the data sets, you'll see that in this example here, I sent out a calendar invitation for a bulk calendar run to the Jaguars at the Bears. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to show you live how to send one out for the next upcoming game. And that next upcoming game in the picker will be the Cardinals at the Packers. So that said, I'm going to go through a scratch send for my bulk interface. This bulk API works with AWS SES, a simple email service, and it works with AWS Pinpoint, email marketing engine for subscription list management. That subscription list management engine we can work with and send out calendar invites at scale. So let's go here to the Cardinals at the Packers. I'm going to pick that game out here in the picker to emulate which game in the demo I'm sending. I'm going to go down here and say yes, and I'm going to send the bulk calendar invite run to these 11 people here in this picker, and you'll see that the picker is exploding out in detail which emails, essentially calendar invites, are getting to these email addresses in a bulk fashion. So that said, I have some of these people already loaded up. You'll see that there it is there. Greg here is going to say yes, and I just have one other loaded up. I believe it's Amanda, and Mandy's going to say yes. And so what happens with these calendar invites is that we track them, and we track those in our reporting engine. So all this data is collected. You can see here for the NFL season, I've sent a total of 583 invites. I've collected 226, and I have about a 40% response rate. So all this data is collected back to APIs here on AWS in the S3 buckets, and then they're stuffed into DynamoDB for long-term reporting. So we're going to go back here to the 13th. We're going to go back here to the Cardinals at the Packers, and I'm going to go here and view reports. I'm going to go ahead and get the report for this particular calendar invite for this game I just demoed, and that's going to show up here. And under that here, you'll see that it just showed up here in my Outlook. This is the Outlook account, football schedules at outlook.com. I use to basically get data into AWS. And this is the account in which we send data back and forth in transport. Under privacy, we do not expose the email addresses in the interface. We send them back to the organizer. And so for this demo here, you see that Mandy accepted and Greg accepted. And then we had another one here from Greg number 2 that accepted, and that's the end of the demo. We collect the data receipts on the back, or the calendar receipts, back to AWS. For more information on how it's all done, I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks.